Hello, wonderful story lovers, and welcome. Get cozy, because today we're journeying into a faraway magical forest to meet a very special bear named Bobo. In this forest, Bobo was famous among all the animals for his kind heart, his brave spirit, and his unending love for adventure. Every single day, he'd wander through the woods, always on the lookout for new friends and exciting discoveries. One beautiful morning, as the sun painted the sky gold and the birds sang their sweetest songs, Bobo packed his little bag with delicious honey cakes and set off on a brand new journey. It wasn't long before he met his very best friend, Lila the rabbit, who was hopping happily right beside him. "Where are we going today, Bobo?" Lila asked with a twitch of her nose. Bobo's eyes sparkled. "I heard about a mysterious place deep in the forest called the Valley of Wonders. They say magical flowers grow there, flowers that can grant a single wish." Oh, the excitement! Without another thought, the two friends set off together on their grand quest. Soon, they came across Timmy the turtle, moving slowly but with a very wise look in his eyes. "If you're going to the Valley of Wonders," Timmy said in his calm voice, "you must follow the river until you find 3 golden rocks." And so, with Timmy joining them, their adventure truly began. The journey was filled with challenges. First, they had to cross a rushing river. Brave Bobo carried Lila on his strong back, while wise Timmy simply floated along on a sturdy log. Next, their path led them into a dark cave. But it wasn't scary for long, because glowing crystals lit their way like tiny stars. Inside, they met Aulia the owl, who gave them a riddle to solve. To reach the valley bright, Aulia hooted softly, "Find the flower glowing white, but only those who show they care will find the magic waiting there." Feeling encouraged by the riddle, the friends continued their journey. On the 3rd day, they found a little bird named Pio crying beside his broken nest. Without a moment's hesitation, Bobo scrambled up a tall tree and started to fix the nest. Lila gathered twigs from the forest floor, and Timmy stayed with Pio, comforting the little bird with kind words. Once the nest was safe and sound again, Pio chirped with joy. "Thank you. Thank you. I will guide you to the Valley of Wonders," he sang. And just like that, he fluttered ahead, leading them on the final part of their quest. Finally, they arrived. And oh, it was breathtaking. The Valley of Wonders was more beautiful than they could have ever imagined. Fields of colorful flowers stretched as far as the eye could see. Butterflies danced in the warm air, and a sparkling waterfall shone like a brilliant rainbow. Right in the very middle of it all stood a single glowing white flower. Bobo, Lila, Timmy, and Pio looked at each other. "We only have one wish," Lila whispered. "What should we ask for?" Bobo thought for a long, quiet moment. He could wish for endless honey or a golden home for himself. But then he smiled. "I think the greatest wish of all," he said, "is for all the animals in our forest to live happily together, as friends, forever." As he spoke, the glowing flower sparkled even brighter than before. Suddenly, the whole valley filled with a warm, magical light, and a gentle voice whispered through the air. "Your kindness has unlocked the true magic. From this day forward, the Forest of Wonders will always be a home of peace, joy, and friendship." And it was true. From that day on, Bobo and his friends became the heroes of the forest. Every creature, big and small, learned that courage, teamwork, and most of all, kindness could make the world a much better place. And so, their adventures continued, bringing happiness and friendship wherever they went. Thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful adventure with Bobo and his friends. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next magical tale. See you next time.